So far we have studied the nuclear fission reaction where we have saw that heavy nucleus splits into lighter nuclei. Here in the nuclear fusion reaction, the fusion term says that ella fuse agtirtav koodtirtav. Here it is a nuclear reaction where light nuclei combined to form a heavy nucleus, and here during the combining, huge amount of energy is released. So this is one of the reaction which is taking place in the stars and sun. One of the example is written here. Hydrogen isotope is combining with the hydrogen isotope and forming a helium nucleus with a release of 23.9 mega electron volt. And another you can see here, hydrogen and hydrogen combined to form the helium 3, and with one neutron is formed and 17.6 mega electron volt energy is generated, and hence formed helium is combined with the hydrogen forming helium 4 and forming one neutron, and 18.3 mega electron volt energy is generated. See, what are the advantage of nuclear fusion over the nuclear fission is, here energy released per kg of fuel is more. Energy released per kg of fuel is more, and energy released per reaction is more. These are the two advantages for we are referring this one. But on the earth this reaction is not possible because it needs high temperature. If high temperature ಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದಂದ್ರೆ this reaction is not possible on the earth, but researchers are going on to make this reaction possible on the earth. And one more thing here you have to remember, this reaction needs high temperature. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು high temperature ಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು thermonuclear reaction ಅಂತೀವಿ. It is also called as thermonuclear reaction. This is also called as thermonuclear reaction. And due to this reaction, energy is liberated on the stars as well as on the sun. So this is regarding the nuclear fusion reaction. So remember, in the nuclear fission reaction, heavy nucleus split agtade, but in the nuclear fission reaction, two or more lighter nuclei combined together to form a heavy nucleus form agtade with the release of high amount of energy. And here one more point you have to remember is, temperature necessary is very high. Bhalast high temperature beku, temperature high plus is possible aiti, hence it is called as thermonuclear reaction. And this reaction is possible on the surface of earth, on the surface of stars and sun. So this is regarding the nuclear fission reaction. And with this your chapter of nuclei is over. So with this your chapter is over, and we will solve some numericals. So we will solve some numericals with first example. Just go on writing. Two stable isotopes of lithium-6 and lithium-7 have respective abundance of 7.5% and 92.5%. These isotopes have mass of 6.01512 U and 7.0160 U. U stands for the atomic mass unit respectively. Find the atomic weight of lithium. See, problem can easily solve if you understand the statement. Once the statement understand like the partner, you can solve the problem easily. In here one the lithium material ada athravalaga lithium ಒಂದು ಎರಡು isotopes ಅದವೆ, ಒಂದು lithium-6 and lithium-7. This lithium-6 has the percentage of 7.5 in that material, and lithium-7 has 92.5% in that material. And also lithium-6 has atomic mass this much and lithium-7 has atomic mass this much. So let us note down the given things first. So solution given things, given mass of lithium-6 is equal to, and write like this, lithium-6 is equals to M1 is equal to, mass of lithium-6 is 6.01512 atomic mass unit, and mass of lithium 7 is equal to M2 is equal to 7.0160 U, then availability, or you can say abundance of lithium 6 is equals to, I'll write nu 1 is equals to S3 lithium 6 into 7.5%, and similarly abundance of lithium 7 is equals to nu 2 is equals to 92.5%. So this is what the given thing is, and we have to calculate mass of or you can say atomic weight of lithium. So atomic weight is equals to remember this formula, mass of one isotope multiply by its abundance plus mass of second isotope multiply by its abundance divided by total availability. If three isotopes are given, then M1 nu1 plus M2 nu2 plus M3 nu3 divided by nu1 plus nu2 plus nu3. ಮೂರು ಐಸೋಟೋಪ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, 4 ಐಸೋಟೋಪ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ further go on like this. So furthermore, if I substitute the values, M1 is 6.01512 multiplied by abundance is 7.5%. Don't divide it by 100, just write 7.5 plus mass of M2, or you can say lithium 7 is 7.0160 multiplied by abundance is 92.5 whole divided by 7.5 plus 92.5. If you do the mathematics, you will get the answer as 45.113 plus 648.98 divided by 100. So final answer you will get it as 6.94 atomic mass unit. So this is what the solution is. So here this formula you have to remember, and given data, first you have to understand the problem. So this is what first numerical is. So next example is obtain the binding energy in mega electron volt of nitrogen nucleus, that is N147, given the mass of nitrogen 14 as 14.00307 atomic mass unit. So here we have to calculate the binding energy. Formula for the binding energy is, if you say it is A minus binding energy, first you have to calculate the mass defect for this. Mass defect calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, thereafter you have to calculate the binding energy. Mass defect is equals to A multiplied by mass of proton plus A minus Z multiplied by mass of neutron whole minus M. This is what the mass defect. First you have to know what is the number of A, what is the number of A minus Z, and in this problem particularly mass of proton and mass of neutron are not given. So you have to remember the mass of proton and mass of neutron. So go on writing the given things first. So given mass is given, M is equals to 14.00307 atomic mass unit, and by this N147 you can say number of protons is equals to 7, and A minus Z is equals to 7. Because 40 minus 7 once again it gives 7, and mass of proton is equal to 1.00728 atomic mass unit, and mass of neutron is equals to 1.00687 U. So you have to remember these two values in order to solve the example. Then use this mass defect equation. So mass defect is equal to, first we have to calculate the mass defect. Mass defect delta M is equal to formula AMP minus A minus Z mass of neutron whole minus M. So I will substitute the values, like A is equals to 7 multiplied by 1.00728 minus, sorry, plus it is, not minus, plus it is, plus A minus Z is 7 once again, then multiply by 1.00867 whole minus of 14.00307. After doing the mathematics, you will get the mass defect as 0.10858. Mass defect will be 0.10858 U, atomic mass unit. Once you get the mass defect, binding energy can be calculated by binding energy can be found by EB is equals to formula is delta M multiplied by 931 mega electron volt. So EB is equals to mass defect, we have calculated it as 0.10858 multiplied by 931. So final answer of EB is 101.9 mega electron volt. So this is what the binding energy in terms of mega electron volt. Just go through the steps what we have solved here, and you have to remember mass of proton and mass of neutron to solve the numericals. Just go through the steps and take a screenshot. So next example, third example is obtain the binding energy of nuclei Fe5636 in unit of mega electron volt. We have to calculate in mega electron volt. Given mass of Fe56 as 55.934939 U, and also find the binding energy per nucleon. So here we have to calculate the binding energy as well as binding energy per nucleon, same as what we have done in the previous example. So first we have to write given things, that is mass small m is equals to 55.934939 atomic mass unit. So this is mass m is given, and number of protons, that is A is equals to number of protons Fe36, number of protons is 36, and number of neutrons, that is A minus Z is equals to, A minus Z means 56 minus 36, I think it is 30, I think it is 30, 56 minus 36, it is 30, then we have got A minus Z, then mass of proton is equals to 1.00728 atomic mass unit, and mass of neutron is equals to 1.00867. So atomic mass unit. These two you have to remember, and A minus Z can be taken out from 56 minus 36, and A is given as Fe36. Then first you have to calculate the mass defect. First we will calculate the mass defect. Delta M is equal to, so that is AMP plus A minus Z m n minus small m. So first go on writing the values. A is equals to 36 multiply by mt is 1.00728 plus A minus Z is 30 multiply mass of neutron is 1.00867 whole minus 55.934939. After calculating all these things, you will get mass defect as 0.5141 AMU or simply U. So delta M you will calculate it as this. Then after getting the delta M, binding energy E is equal to delta M multiplied by 931. E is equals to delta M is 0.5141 multiplied by 931. You will get E as 478.97 mega electron volt. Then binding energy per nucleon is equals to E divided by number of nucleons. Number of nucleons means it is Z. You fill the values and divide by Z, you will get the 8.553 mega electron volt. So this is what the solution is. First you have to calculate the mass defect by using the formula EMP plus E minus Z Mn minus M. Once you get the delta M, then substitute the formula delta M is equals to delta M multiplied by 931, that is E. Once you get the E by Z gives binding energy per nucleon. So this is what the example is. Okay, next example number 4. Let us see the definition first. A given coin has a mass of 3 gram. One coin is the mass is 3 gram. Calculate the nuclear energy. Calculate the nuclear energy that would be required to separate all the neutrons and protons from each other. Means what is the energy required to separate all the nucleons from it? Means you have to calculate simply the binding energy calculate from each other. For simplicity, let us take for simplicity, assume that coin is entirely made up of Cu63 atom. Coin completely made up of copper, and mass of copper 63 is given as 62.92960 atomic mass unit. So this is what the given thing is. Illi yen carry binding energy of the coin carry. We have to calculate the binding energy of the coin that has mass of 3 gram. So first we should know how many atoms will be there in the 3 gram of copper. How many atoms of copper will be there in the 3 gram? So first given, I will note down the given things first. That is mass of copper is equals to 62.92960 atomic mass unit. Then number of atoms in 3 gram, that is we have to use here Avogadro's number, that is Na is equal to N multiplied by A divided by mass. Here Na indicates the Avogadro's number, N indicates the number of the atom present in the mass, and A indicates the number of, you can say, atomic number, mass number, and M indicates the mass of that coin. So here we have to calculate N. N ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ number of atoms ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. So N is equals to Na divided by A, which is equals to mass of the coin given is 3 into Avogadro's number is 6.023 into 10 raised to 22 whole divided by A, number of you can say mass number, that is 63. Hence you calculate n will be, number of atoms will be, if you calculate n will be, it is 2.808 into 10 raised to 22 numbers. So these many numbers of the atom will be present in the 3 gram of coin. So this number irtavu. Then the mass defect, of one nucleus is equals to delta m is equal to, formula is same, that is A multiplied by mp, AMP plus Z minus A Mn whole minus m. So value of A here is 29 multiplied by mass of the proton. Mass of the proton is 1.0072 plus A minus Z. A minus Z, 63 minus 29 is 34. Mass of the neutron is 1.00867 whole minus, that is 62.9296. So delta m is equal to, if you operate the calculator, you will get the delta m as 0.5604 atomic mass unit. Then see, this is the mass defect for only one atom. Idu bare one atom adre. Then total mass defect delta m is equal to, see, total mass defect means idu bare one nucleus adate, so one atom ಎಷ್ಟು ಅದಾವ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ 2.808 into 10 raised to 22 ಅದಾವ. So total mass defect will be, I think as a delta m dash here, then delta m dash ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡು, so delta m is equals to number of atoms multiplied by delta m dash. If you multiply n and delta m dash, you will get, it is around 1.652 into 10 raised to 22 atomic mass unit. So this is what the total mass defect of a coin. Once you get the total mass defect of the coin, then you can calculate the binding energy or energy required to separate the nucleons is E is equals to delta m multiplied by 931 mega electron volt. If you substitute the values, you will get it as 1.528 into 10 raised to 28 mega electron volt. So this much energy is needed in order to separate all the nucleons present in that coin. So first of all, here you have to calculate the number of atoms present in 3 gram by using the Avogadro's formula. Thereafter, mass defect of one atom, or you can say one nucleus. Ist mass defect is 1 nucleus iddu. Then total mass defect calculate madri by multiplying the number of atoms present. Then once you get the total mass defect, you can calculate the total energy required just by using delta m equals into 931. So this is what the numericals are. So somehow we have started the numericals here. We have completed the theory part of this. So initially we have covered the mass number, atomic number, and what is A, what is Z, and all these things. And we have studied the binding energy per nucleon, what do you mean by mass defect is, and thereafter we went for the nuclear force, thereafter radioactivity and alpha decay, gamma decay and beta decay, and also we have studied regarding the properties of alpha rays, beta rays and gamma rays, and we also studied the nuclear reactions like fission reaction, fusion reaction, and after all these things, theory is ended and we have started the problems. And I will stop here. Today I will stop here and I will be continuing the next class, and thank you.